Okay. I think we may have fixed it. I'm getting an actual stream is healthy. I think we're good now. That was a little bit of a nightmare, but I think we're solid. We're solid and we're cool. Okay, yeah, cool. It seems to be stabilized. So let me put a new link in the chat real quick for the server just to let them know. Okay. Yeah, it took 5 takes, but we're good. we seem to be okay now. All right. Yeah, I'm not honestly sure why it was particularly mad this time around when it was working just fine last week, but hopefully that solves it for really anything going forward. Oh my god, we need to make sure we actually can do some damage. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. YouTube seems to have calmed down. I feel bad because I feel like I wasted a lot of people's time, because I know a lot of people kept showing up, and yeah, goodness. Okay. This game is pretty cool. It has been one of my favorites. It has been one of my favorites to play for a while, especially when I was, you know, out of streaming and doing videos. This was one of the games that I really got into, because I really like roguelikes. Yep, it's a deck builder, and you kind of go all John Wick on people. They telegraph everything they're going to do, so you know kind of like how to prepare at least a little bit. You might not always have what you need to deal with what's coming in, but the goal is to build a deck that can deal with that and has the utility. And, you know, as you go on, you get to add more stuff to the deck, you get to upgrade your cards. It's kind of like Slay the Spire. Yep, stream's back. We finally fixed it. I apologize for the wait. Goodness, I feel so bad about that. But we're good now. All right, let's see. I'm gonna shove this guy. If you're clever with how you reposition people, you can make them hit each other. Like if I move over here and I give this guy a little push, this guy now has the attack target and will open fire on his friends. Alright, they got me a little trapped here, but we're gonna go over here and we're gonna put Mr. Crowbar or Tire Iron right there. Okay. I think we actually just have to play a little passive this turn. That's what I currently have. We're gonna dodge some gunfire. Okay. So here, if you manage to push someone off the map, you can like see where the red is, what is considered off the map. So this doorway. If I just decide to shove him out the door, it is instant death. For whatever reason, he just cannot get back up after that. He just kind of flops over. Takes a nap. Alright, we don't have... Yeah, let's reduce the cost of Unleash. We gotta make sure our offense is decent, because you need to make sure in this game that you have a decent kill speed, or you wind up failing a lot of objectives, which means you're not making money, means you can't upgrade your cards. But I did a custom draft. The game normally lets you, it gives you like some starting classes to play with, but I've played with them a lot, so I will typically just do custom deck draft. How would they handle Black Friday? I think Kaiba would just wind up ordering most of his things online. I don't think he would just I don't think he would deal with that at all. As far as the others, I feel like Yugi would find some way to not have to sit in an awful amount of the line. I think we just side. Okay, no. What I should do is push this lady, because otherwise she shoots me. And we just step here and tag him. Yeah, Kaiba like really doesn't need to save money. So I don't think he would really bother with a lot of Black Friday deals. I think he'd just order them. Hey, come on over here. I promise it's not a trap. I really need to upgrade this movement card, because right now, even though I am avoiding damage, it is very costly for me to do this. Okay, we deal with her. Oh no, we actually have to do that a little different. I keep forgetting we're on low momentum right now. I don't have a trap card right now, though there are definitely some cards that would be like it. Go over there. Okay, we desperately need more damage, so I think I'm gonna pick up Quick Strike. Let's lose 5 health and gain money, because we're about to hit the gym. Alright, unfortunately, we are just shy of being able to upgrade this card, which... Oh yeah, no, that one's cost never goes down. Okay, so... I think then we make our counter a bit stronger. So we can yell, they triggered our trap card, like, more often. I have never played Chain of Memories or Sticker Star. I almost played Chain of Memories because I used to be super into Kingdom Hearts. Though, unfortunately, I no longer quite as into Kingdom Hearts as I used to be. Because there was just... I didn't play like all of the side games, and I felt like I kind of needed to, in a sense. Okay, yeah, we'll just step back and let him shoot his friend. Kind of wants to stay in the center here, but I don't have enough block to deal with all of this. So we're just gonna move behind this guy, and we're gonna hit him with a move that hits heavier guys harder. Can I make someone? No. Don't have quite enough for what I want to do, but I'll get him to shoot his friend, so it's still good damage. Take care of him, we'll shove him, make him attack his friend, and I will just move right here. And I can deal with... Alright. Give him another hit, make him torch his friend. I block a bullet because I guess we got 4 arms of steel. Deal with him. And we'll do a dodge, so this guy just misses us. And now we just gotta beat him in 2 turns. sidestep so we don't get kicked in the face. Alright, and we're good. Yeah, I loved Kingdom Hearts 2 a lot, so I was so sad that just like we had to go so long before Kingdom Hearts 3 even came out. Damn it, tricked again. I'm okay with getting the fight though. Okay, I think we don't have quite enough damage. I think we do this though. Just bend that guy over the bar and then just move here. Oh no, I can't do that. I have to do it the other way around. Yeah, this game can be pretty brutal sometimes. Alright, we'll deal with him. And we'll just shove him to bully him. We can't actually hurt him with the shove right now. You guys are both in range. Bounce him into the wall for a little bit of damage. Here, get the combo up just enough to take this guy out. And I think we want to move, so... Oh, I actually have no time limit on here. I can take my time. I think I tend to write Yugi pranking Seto a lot. Even if it's just like comments that Kaiba doesn't appreciate at all. Right here so we can stay close to the door to hopefully shove someone out. Okay, we can deal with this guy. And then we just kind of have to chill here for a second. Right. Ooh. Yeah, okay, we can be silly. Let's just step here. Hey man, let me show you the door. I just gotta make sure I also don't get shown the door. Alright, that's dealt with. Yeah, no, they can sometimes just go flying, and it's hilarious. Okay. Oh, I can just stand here. Alright. deal with him. No, I think I can actually just leave him here. Break his face against the wall there. Oh, we can... Hold on. Okay, no, I can't shove him out of the map on this one. That tarp is there! That would be so savage of Yugi to do. Just call Kaiba up and be like, yeah, man, I'm done. Ah, we failed the time limit, no. Fortunately, this guy gets a lot of block every turn, so he's a little harder for me to punch through. Okay, I should upgrade Quick Kick here, because I can make it free and up its damage. And we need damage right now. Oh, what I said about... I said it would be pretty savage. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna... step forward. Oh no, I don't quite have... Okay, yeah, this is what we do. We'll step forward. We'll hit him. And then we're just gonna shove this guy over here. Let him hit his friend. We'll dodge the bullet. We can just outright remove the problem here. Shove him here, and then we're gonna make him swing at us, which we can block and counter. Alright. Okay, I think what we do, kick him away. We gotta dodge up, so we'll just give him some danger fists. Does he shoot first? No, he shoots second. Yeah, we can do this. Elbow him into the wall. Alright, he wants to summon more thugs, which I won't really be able to stop, but... we'll introduce him to the bar. More strength never hurt anyone. So the list that I started with, and that I've been continuing to obey the order of, was going on to like the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki and looking at the structure decks, and I've just been going in the order from that, barring like a couple of exceptions, like Surge of Radiance and Curse of Darkness was like Japan only, but I felt like they'd be fun to talk about, so I added them in. Okay, I have nothing. Yeah, we'll actually just hit him in the back of the head, and we'll introduce these two to each other. Hey, love. I think I just like took something and totally thought that I didn't have to. Too bad. Oh, they'll do some kind of competition. I know a lot of people were really, at least really liked the idea of me having the three of them play Baldur's Gate 3. And, well, that is technically a little bit of co-op. There's definitely some... there's definitely good opportunities for some competition between how how they all build. Because I know Kaiba would just be like, you check out this build. There's no way you'll defeat the power that I got here. And then Yugi just has some super hyper gremlin build. Briefcase. Before the time runs out. Why did he go over there? What the hell? Alright, well, I'm admittedly a little confused on his order of operations here, but... Oh, you'll find out what vibe they have pretty soon. I won't say, you know, I think there's already at least a little bit of a hint of what's coming in the next video, but Jaden and Yubel are definitely at the center of it, so. I mean, I've already gotten people comparing my content to the president's anywho. So, like, it really doesn't matter to me that it gets compared. all that really matters to me is that just people like what I'm doing. So it's not gonna be really too big of a deal, because there were a lot of people that really liked the idea of the group of them playing that game. Hey there, how you doing? I'm doing pretty well. We had a little bit of a struggle getting the stream to work, but we seem to be good now, so. No, I should do that a little differently. This guy, I gotta be careful about how I engage, because he will hit me back for hitting him. Let's do this. I can shoot this guy. Glad you've been liking him. Alright, this guy's gonna hit me when I try something, so let's just make that not an issue. You can go over here. And if yeah, he'll shoot me that way. Yeah, well, this should work out just fine. Let this guy step forward. Oh, I think we got enough. Yeah, get him out of here. You know, I think he would, if I'm just, like, being completely honest. I think he totally would. Just so he could, like, own, like, video games being developed. Right now, it's probably a little basic of me to say, but Blue Eyes remains my favorite type of deck to play. It has since I first started playing the game, and I don't see that going away anytime soon. Alright. Let's just get rid of this guy. Oh, let's just get rid of them both. That sounds better. Glad you liked the new layout, questioning. Yeah, like, I felt I especially kind of had to do something a little newer, because I wanted to make it so, like, it was easier for people to kind of see where things were, because, like, even going back and looking at my stuff, sometimes I'd just be like, alright, it's maybe just, like, not as readable as it could be. Okay, we're dodging, so... Oh no, I don't want to do that. We do this instead. Yeah, pretty much just Kaiba during Six Flags pretty much just shit talked the game industry. Because, like, the dude would. He makes, like, super crazy VR. Yeah, Anime, we know he had that virtual game that the Big Five took over and tried to kill him with. So, like, yeah. There's no reason why Kaiba, like, just wouldn't buy out a lot of these companies, because they already make money. He could probably have, like, make more money as well. At least if we're going by, like, what the writing is like. Yeah, I wanted him to sit there. Go away. I don't think we're collecting that briefcase. We're just gonna move here and prep for next turn. Let them shoot each other. Shove him, since our shoves actually deal damage now. Why would you walk up on me, bro? Like, you have a gun. You want the range. Ooh, okay. Second floor here is going to be important to us because we'll finally get some more resources. If we step here. We just take a punch from this guy. Counter him. So reason why, like, in my head, he was a little weirded out by it is he's spent a lot of the episodes I've written not really being Jaden's biggest fan. So he's now just come to the realization that, you know, he endorsed a card of someone that right now, you know, has just been like agitating him. And especially in that video too, like Jaden was just a little too optimistic for his tastes when, you know, Kaiba has a very particular way he thinks decks are powerful. I still want to pick up this card. But it's so not great right now. We're doing it. We're picking it up. We're going for a card that's not super practical for where our build is at right now. But we'll see if we can't make it work. Okay. Yeah, like, it is definitely, like, I'm glad a lot of people do feel it is in character. Even if there's, you know, definitely creative liberties I'm taking on some side. But, you know, like, to me, I try to punch up, like, what was already there. And, like, you know, like, for Yugi, like, I always felt he was just, like, entirely a gremlin. Like, he'd always be coming up with these, like, crazy strats to just, like, completely wreck someone. Or, you know, loophole something. Okay, we can get him out of here. Rebound him off the wall a little bit. Alright. Just need to take care of 2 people. Actually, what we do instead. Deal with him. Okay, cool. Now that card I picked up is far more practical than it was before. Because now we got extra resources per turn. So I get to spend 4 points. Wait, why would I choose any of these? Let's just fight. Oh, this will be funny. Let's just move behind him. And we're just gonna throw him to the lion's den here. He's just gonna get beat up by everybody. Janitor Joey. Yugi vs. Yusei would be a pretty fun duel.
Let's upgrade something. Okay, we need to get our movements down in cost. Or dodge. Or we up the damage a little bit more, but I think our damage is actually okay now. Yeah, let's make one of our movements free, 'cause our deck is still pretty costly. This is called Fights in Tight Spaces 0. It's a deck builder game, and kind of almost like playing John Wick in a way. You have to fight a bunch of people and do your best with the information the game gives you to finesse the situation because you're very outnumbered. The game will telegraph like everything that is going on, so like I know this guy will attack the square in front of him, so will this guy. This one will like, and they'll tell you like if they have like extra range, like if someone can attack 2 tiles away. Ooh, okay, I think we can go. Push him for 12. Ooh, actually, no. We want to deal with this guy. And what if we tell you to move here? Eat the table, please. Yeah. I'd like to run this guy down, but oh no, he's not summoning. He just like ran over there for some reason. What a weirdo. Oh my goodness, my shoves hit so hard now. Alright, we can just cook this guy now. My favorite character is Kaiba himself, though there's a lot of people that I really like also. Naturally, I like almost all the Duel Monsters cast. I like a good portion of the GX cast. I think Jack Atlas is great. I originally wasn't sold on 5Ds. And then I wound up catching an episode where Jack was in it, and he was hilarious. It like immediately helped me change my mind about how I felt about 5Ds.
The the episode in question, I couldn't tell you what episode number it is. Would be the episode where someone winds up saying like, Jack, they need you, and he just like winds up replying like midair on his motorcycle. It's like, who doesn't? I tend to watch in dubs, so it was Dub Jack that I like. I actually like Alexis. There's a few people like that didn't land for me in GX, but I liked a lot of the cast. Yeah, actually, I think Alexis is alright. She's definitely not my fave, but I do like her. Favorite style dual disc? Get off the train. Yeah, there's a lot, and some of them I think are really cool. Some of them I think are very silly. Not that that's necessarily bad. It's hard to beat the original, but I also thought, I thought 5Ds had pretty cool dual discs too. Hello there. Glad you've been getting a lot of laughs out of them, and thank you. Alright, what are we picking up and upgrading? I think we're okay to just start upgrading our damage again. Ooh, Water Tower has another momentum upgrade. This is Fights in Tight Spaces. It is a deck builder martial arts game. A lot of fun. Yeah, step a little closer. Onto the tracks. Goodbye. Oh, you know, Slay the Spire had a Yu-Gi-Oh mod come out for it. I should play that on stream sometime. I don't know why that didn't like occur to me sooner. But yeah, they have a Yu-Gi-Oh mod on Slay the Spire, and that one was a lot of fun. Yeah, Nights in Tight Spaces is made by the same people. The main difference between Nights and Tight Spaces is you actually wind up getting more people on your team. So you kind of get to like construct a little bit of a party. Watch out, armored ninja. You might get stabbed by your friend. Whoops. Tackle this guy. He can sit there on the ground for a turn. Okay, I do have a dodge up. Yeah, just may as well step closer. I don't know that I'm shoving him off the board in 2 turns. Backstep here, and maybe. Yeah, no, he ain't going over the board. That's okay. We'll just do a fancy kick. Personal space invaded. We got what we were really after though, which was the momentum boost, because we have a lot of expensive cards in the deck. Alright, you know, I don't think it's actually super necessary for me to go to the gym yet. Well, we'll see how much money I'm making by the time I get there. Oh, it's very unfortunate. We got a big guy here, which means I can't tackle him. Because if I could tackle him, he could go right out the door, and he'd just be done, but alas. We're gonna go tackle this guy instead. I had no push in my hand, so I couldn't get rid of him. Alright. Let's... Okay, we have break this window a little bit. And then we'll step here. Give him the meanest left uppercut of all time. Ooh, grapple. I love this card. Does like no damage, but I can reposition an enemy. No, it still might be worth it to go to the gym. I don't feel like protecting an NPC, so let's go here. Okay, this is what we can do. Step up here. Let's give that guy a good old tackle. And then do a tiny bit of damage to that guy. Okay, now we can introduce these two to each other. Get rid of that guy. Break that guy's back. Yeah, we step back here. This guy follows me and then gets stabbed. Take a little bit of damage there, but just start making my way towards this briefcase. Or I could probably kill these guys. Yeah, this is actually bad positioning, so I'm just gonna step here. There we go. Step here. Hello there, Flash. As far as that question, I actually talked a little bit about it in my post today. I haven't actually watched Zexal or 5Ds. So, oh, do I really want to eat this damage for an extra card? Not really, no. But yeah, I haven't actually seen Zexal or anything past that. And it's part of the reason why I actually don't... I haven't included any of those characters is ultimately, like, I just don't know them very well. And I always want to feel like I'm writing from, like, a genuine place. So, I don't, you know, I will probably, like, eventually get to watching those series. But at the moment, like, I just don't feel like I'd be putting forth something that I'd say, like, I understand. I won't be surprised if I do like them, because when GX came out, I didn't think I would like GX. And then I wound up watching GX and I liked GX. When 5Ds came out, I didn't think I would like 5Ds either. But then I wound up seeing 5Ds and I wound up liking 5Ds. So I think my microphone was up and muted for a second, and I totally answered, or at least said something in regards to Flash's thing. But yeah, from what I've heard about you, yeah, I think I'd like him. I just, you know, at present, between the work I'm still doing for my current job, and then trying to keep up a weekly release schedule with the new videos, and streaming, I only have a little bit of free time, so, you know, if I eventually start watching the other series, it's still probably gonna be a little bit before I, like, go through all of it. Like, I wouldn't really have the time to binge them with all the other current things I'm doing, but, you know, I think I could get there eventually. The mic choked out. It Well, right now, I thought weekly would be a little too killer for me also. But at present, it feels okay. I'm gonna tell people if I can't keep up with weekly. But as of right now, I'm in a comfortable spot with the videos, cause a small little thing is, while I was away, and before I came back officially, yeah, they did just counter each other repeatedly. If you make two counter people punch each other, they will just counter each other. But yeah, before I came back, I actually wound up completing a couple of videos before I started releasing things, just so I'd have like a buffer in case, and then it'd also give me a chance to like, you know, like change things or whatnot. But yeah, so I had a few videos that were like in the works, and I was seeing like how fast I could complete them. Oh, I'm getting sloppy. Yeah, so at the moment, with everything I'm doing, it feels comfortable, even if it's like a lot of work. I've really missed making videos, so I think part of that's like helping push me to want to do it as much as I've been doing it. This is a bit of a spicy setup. Oh, I definitely want to. I think it's something I'll need, like, a certain amount of support to be able to do. But I would want to. Well, I miscalculated that. Oh, let's not miscalc again. a super costly mistake on my part. Okay. We took a bit of damage there. Oh, that's an interesting card. I actually haven't gotten that one before. Both of these guys are actually kind of fun. I'll go with this one though. I think this one synergizes a little better. What did Blade of Omegan release? I'm actually not familiar with that one. Oh crap. You know, we gotta actually forego Rising Strength. It is just too costly right now. How it feels to DM for strangers. I don't... I'm not sure. Just gonna, I think, mitigate. Damage here. Oh, actually, you know, that worked out. Just backstab. Oh, whoops. Goodbye, yellow guy. Sorry. We're just gonna take the L. I wouldn't be surprised if I've seen it before. Since I GM on a pretty regular basis, it wouldn't surprise me that I've looked it up before. I just can't remember it off the top of my head. Let's see. love to give him a kick, but he would counter me right now, and it would hurt a lot. But here, we can just tackle this guy right out the door. Okay, now the goal is just to not take a ton of damage in the process here. Step out of the way. Let's see if we can't deal with Mr. Shotgun here. Okay, cool. All objectives completed. You know, actually, I should do it this way. Yeah, it's been very helpful for naturally just like doing things I couldn't normally do. It's taught me a lot about editing. We gotta beat up this bartender before he's too much of a menace. Safe opening. Oh, okay. That may be part of it. But also, he has some really mean debuffs and can make it so the fights take a really long time if you don't do something about them. Deflect that bullet with my my wrist. Give him a nice tap on the side of the head, and we're done. And we got a little bit of an HP refund, which we kind of need right now because of it messing up earlier. Another bartender, no! Apparently my character is just on a warpath to destroy all bartenders. Apologies to any bartenders in the chat. I have nothing against you. My character just appears to be on a warpath when it comes to them. I sure am trying to escape the bar tab. Yeah, you two. Oh my god. That guy just sent that other guy flying off the map. I don't think we're collecting the briefcase. It's just a hunch. Alright, now I can finally chase down this bartender. Maybe. Never mind. I cannot chase down this bartender right now. Come hither. You meet him. And he kills you. Nice. Okay. Really would prefer to punch the bartender in the face right now, so if you'll excuse me. I'll never pay the tab. Now he's dealt with, and we'll keep summoning more dudes. Oh, I can just him. And we'll have to sidestep here. Kick him. And we can have bar security just shove him off the building for us. Even though that did not count. Let's upgrade our movement. Let's let him get stabbed by his friend. Oh. I did not realize how much damage he had already taken. Alright, I guess we're going for a high damage build. Well, we don't need deep pockets anymore. We're on the final stretch. So it's unlikely I'll be buying anything. Alright, 2 dodges. Not sure why I caught that, but... Just throw that guy on the ground. They are going to be doing their own tier list. The next video is going to be Jaden focused, yeah. Bonk. They may chill in the crew at the schoolyard. Ooh, a very unfortunate card draw here. This guy hits very hard and will counter me, so... I have to be careful. He... Oh, that was a horrible misplay. Here. Oh, there we go. Hello there, Magic. Okay, good. Big guy's dealt with. That means I don't have to deal with him for the rest of the final boss run. This personal against Sonic Ninja over here, since he can give me a permanent injury if I let him live too long. Him from summoning, throw him on the ground. Okay, now for the final battle. I just bonk this guy, bonk him again, bonk him some more, and then we'll just let his boss punch him in the back of the head. him on the ground. I should dodge. Deal with him. Nah, I don't need to take these counters. I can wait a turn. Oh. All right. We have bested a bunch of gangs and stopped just shy of hitting level 30. Or level 29. I will be right back, guys. Okay. I am back. And I think we'll close out the night with, thank you, watching a few duels. You know, we had a talk about Yusei vs Yugi earlier, so I think we're gonna make that the opening duel. I sure hope the mic is on. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. I'd watch it dubbed. That's how I've watched all the other Yu-Gi-Oh! I know I definitely get a lot of different recommendations on which to watch, but I've always watched in dubbed, so that's probably what I would still do for the next stuff too. Yusei has taken quite the turn. Do I think any other character? Oh, goodbye, Magic Cylinder. I mean, I definitely plan to have other characters pop into the tier list. So it just really depends on if the deck is relevant and if they're in the group I'm covering. Because like right now, I'm mainly sticking to Duel Monsters, GX, and 5Ds. So until I wind up watching through like Zexal or anything that comes after that, it's likely going to stick with that cast. And I will more than likely have the patience for a high shrill character. I don't tend to have a problem if a character has a shrill voice. It really just comes down to like if I find the character enjoyable or not. Yeah, Yugi looks like he's on a bit of the back foot at the moment. Is Yugi trying to go for a Valkyria lock? He did that before, like last week when we were streaming these. Wow, Yugi going with Dark Magic Curtain right now is crazy. My goodness. Yusei is going nuts. Nice attempt at a mirror force. He is so cooked. We'll let them go best of 3 and see if Yugi can't get his revenge in round 2. Alright, round 2. Will Yusei win the best of 3? Wow, an insanely early Dark Magic Curtain. Wow. Ooh. Chaos Sork. That'll deal with Junk Warrior. Your opponent always draws the out on the next turn. Cooked. Yugi stood no chance. Exact 0 bonus. Alright, now I'll have another Duel Monsters character. We'll just go down the line. We'll see if Yusei can just run the gauntlet of Duel Monster characters. It's almost like Yugi's deck is awful. Yeah. Wow. Opening Dark Hole play on Shining Angel. What's Yusei's plan? He's really thinking about this one. What is Yusei thinking over right now? That's like, bruh. Alright, okay. What the? Oh no, his Kaiba man got removed from the game. Oh, we're really going all in. Would have gotten a little more damage if we had stayed separate, but... Kaiba's in some serious trouble. Alright, you say he's gonna take a decisive round 1. Yeah, Kaiba not really showing up to that round. That dark hole on Shining Angel was like super good. You say with a double tuner open. It's an opening Shining Angel again. Well, the Synchron Extreme Structure deck, the main flaw with that deck is just only level 5s and then Stardust Warrior, which requires 2 synchros. So this deck that Yusei's got here is infinitely better than Synchron Extreme out of the box. Because in the tier list videos, they are specifically speaking on the boxes as they come individually, one set. And a Synchron Extreme base is not very strong. Ooh, we got a Blue Eyes on the field with Kaiba. I don't know about that, buddy. Megamorph on Blue Eyes. It made it very strong for one punch. Big number, go burr. Wait, did we just synchro into Armory Arm? Alright. Oh man, I sure hope that new face down is gonna help Kaiba. Could have maybe saved that for later. yeah. What? What? What is this play? We're just gonna Castle of Dragon Souls to boost a Whitestone? Oh my god. It's just random games right now questioning. It's right now, it's just specifically seeing, like, who among the Duel Monsters cast can defeat Yusei. And right now, he is kind of clowning on everyone. We got a Blue Eyes to the hand. Dropping Synchron Carrier on the field. Oh, we get another Kaiba man. Blue Eyes number 2. Ooh, and a Monster Reborn for Kaiba. What? Well, I guess that's a play. I would have maybe saved Monster Reborn for your Blue Eyes. Oh, look, Scrap Iron Scarecrow. I'm gonna laugh if Yusei just has, like, a bunch of Scrap Iron Scarecrows down. Well, he's got the last Blue Eyes. Oh my god, another Castle of Dragon Souls to boost Quick Draw Synchron. Oh, what is this match? Kaiba, why did you tribute your Blue Eyes and another monster for another Blue Eyes? Yep, AI, super smart. It's not an Ishizu situation. Hey Connor, glad you liked the last episode. Alright, Yusei is building a pretty big wall. Ooh. Stardust Warrior. Still Scrap Iron Scarecrow, buddy. I'm not sure why Yusei hasn't even just... Oh, well. You know, Kaiba, he was likely to deck out before you. I maybe just would have let him keep those cards in his grave instead of shuffling back into his deck. Another white stone. No Blue Eyes left in the deck. Oh my goodness. Mokuba is using Seto's account. I think even Mokuba would play better than this. I think Mokuba knows enough math to go 2 Blue Eyes better than 1 Blue Eyes. And maybe not Monster Reborning Quick Draw Synchron. Alright, I am gonna... Oh, wait, okay. Kaiba just threw a lot of face downs. We got a Mystical Space Typhoon. So, how's your day, everyone? And Yusei's gotta do a big think about something. Kaiba really wants to kill something. What did we just lose there? Another Castle of Dragon Souls. Armory Arm did already appear this round. It is in the graveyard. The world's slowest deck out, everyone. Okay. That's a play, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna hit the fast forward button. He's going for something here. Okay. You say you're gonna burn through your deck so fast, my guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward. Oh! A heavy storm hits the field. Okay. Oh, okay. That's you, safe. Oh, wait, no. Kaiba has 100 life points left. Oh. Kaiba may not be out of this quite yet. Blue Eyes hits the field. Maiden is kicked out. What's the play here? He's got Scrap Fist face down. That Stardust can prevent destruction. Ooh. Alright. He might be cooked now. Oh, never mind. You had Scrap Fist down. Oh, it's Junk Destroyer. Blue Eyes is back again. This is such a ridiculous duel. Oh, Call of the Haunted. Huh? Okay, Kaiba, though, you totally lose. Why would you... Yeah, unsurprisingly, Stardust just punches Shining Angel in the face. Alright, well, that was a 45 turn duel. Now Joey gets to try and defeat Yusei. Oh, hey, Jules. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you for the 20. How'd your game of Rivals go? Yeah, how do you like Gambit? I played Rivals for a little bit, but I still keep track of who they're adding. Nice. I liked playing Iron Man and Captain America were like the ones I like playing the most. Okay, I am... Yeah, I saw a little bit of his kit. He did look really cool. Like, I think if I came back and played Strategist, I'd be playing, like, him and Ultron. Yusei going with a pretty strong opener here. Can Joey deal? Dang, Joey getting a very good Skull Dice number. Too bad about the whole no monster on the field. Oh my god. Does he Time Wizard this? Oh my goodness, of course he does. He's Joey Wheeler. Why did I even ask? Dark Hole for Time Wizard is bonkers. Oh, Joey going for Monster Reborn Grave Robber? What's he gonna bring back? Joey Wheeler! Why Doppelganger? Joey, what is this? Joey, where are your monsters, bro? He's so cooked right now. Magic arm shield. Graceful dice. He gets a 6 again. Dangerous machine type 6 for Joey. Yeah, Yusei gets to draw a card. Joey finally gets a monster on the board since Time Wizard. He's gonna have a better chance to make a comeback now. What has he got? A face down. And goodbye. That did not help him very much. Monster Reborn. Why didn't you do that earlier? He takes Yusei's own Junk Archer. Red Eyes Black Dragon hits the field. Is that a Joey W? Oh my goodness, that's a Joey W. Incredible. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, Joey takes round 1. Oh my god. Will Joey go 2 for 2? That is the question. Joey opening with Heart of the Underdog and taking out Synchron Carrier. Interesting that he set... I'm pretty sure he could have made something. Pretty sure he could have made a Junk Warrior. Instead, we're getting an Alligator Sword beat down by Joey Wheeler. Wait, another Junk Synchron called from the deck. Joey draws another normal monster. So he gets an extra card. Make that 2. Are we gonna see a Polymerization Meteor Black Dragon? Baby Dragon. I can't believe Yusei is getting beat down by Alligator Sword and Baby Dragon. This really is some caveman shit. Heavy Storm. Ooh, Joey lost a lot of good stuff with that Heavy Storm. May not matter though. Alright, doesn't matter. Yusei has nothing to show in round 2. Oh my god. Okay, Yusei's reign of terror was put to an end. Oh god. Yeah, you know, I didn't expect Joey Wheeler would be the one to take him down. By the caveman Joey Wheeler. Alright, let's see if Jack can defeat Joey. Joey with another Heart of the Underdog. Heart of the Underdog start. throw a dice at spiky hair. Me win. Alright, Joey is getting beat down by Dark Resonator. And now Joey is getting Usaid. He has like nothing on the board. Another 6. Guys, Joey apparently is good at dice. Who'd have thought? He keeps getting 6 on his Skull and Graceful dice. Joey yet again is bricked. I'm guessing he's got like Red Eyes and Summon Skull in his hand. Maybe a Jinzo. How to be underdog. Okay, we got Baby Dragon. Probably not enough to save him from small beatdown. Oh, okay. He gets another turn. A random graceful dice that has no impact. Joey clearly panicking here and has resorted to Time Wizard. He calls it right again. Jack going for another Resonator. Powerful Rebirth. Joey out of this? Yep, okay. Top of S tier. Rise of the True Dragon Lords. Best structure deck ever. Alright, Joey. Bit of an embarrassing start for you. Alright, here we go. I'm glad the last video is still making you laugh. I had fun working on it. I'm glad people liked it. Polymerization opening. Ooh, Meteor Black Dragon. Alright, Joey starting a little more spicy. At the moment, I've mostly, like, there have been some people that didn't like the subtitles as they were, but a lot of people liked as they were. So I'm likely keeping them around as is. Part of it is because the color coding does, like, help people, like, with who's talking. So I'm planning to keep them around. I do apologize if you don't like them too much, but yeah, I'm likely keeping them around. Just because it was mostly a positive overall thing, which, you know, I do apologize if they weren't really your thing. But I try to go follow what's hitting for a majority of people. Okay, Jack got cooked. Yeah, no, I like red eyes and blue eyes too. Oops. Okay, this is going to round 3. Though both were duels that kind of like one side bricked and then the other didn't. Time Wizard opener. We're really gonna grave rob Foolish Burial? You've stripped it of its pride. We got a very aggressive Mystical Space Typhoon from Joey. Summon Skull. Yes, Alligator Sword Flavors text kills me. Hey, this mighty lizard. Jack desperately stalling with red screen. If only Joey just hadn't blown his Mystical Space Typhoon immediately. Well, we're on Dangerous Machine Type 6. Let's see how his luck treats him this time. Jack is very quickly running out of life points. Alright, Dangerous Machine Type 6 did nothing this time. It just blew itself up. Jack, my guy. I think you maybe flooded your field too soon. Alright, does Jack do anything? Alright, this is the last turn he gets to rely on red screen. He is out of life points to pay for it. And now Joey's lone summon Skull. Oh, never mind. He has another red screen. He just won't be able to pay for it. There goes red screen. I wonder if he has a third red screen that's on the field. Okay, no. Joey's back row also completely filled. The lone summon Skull is working its way through Jack's field. Trap Hole destroys Lancer Archfiend. Bricksville, Brick City, Bricktopia. Fiendish Chain on Red Eye's Black Chick. Jack going... Joey tries to Graceful Dice to keep his Red Eye's Black Chick around. Does not. First Monarch hit the field. Are we going to see a Synchro? No. He's just throwing it on there to maybe distract Joey. Joey goes for lethal instead. Jack loses. Did the exact same mistake Kaiba made against Yusei of just randomly putting a monster in attack mode that he did not need to. Alright, I think... Do we send Akiza or Crow after Joey? Catch you later. Alright, Akiza. We'll send Crow next. I saw Akiza first in chat, so. Joey with a Time Wizard opener. Fairy box. Fortune Ladies are cool. I was actually planning to run a deck of those a while ago. They were one of the last decks I was constructing while I was still actively playing the game, like the physical game. But I never finished that physical deck. But I do think they're cool. Not sure that was the play there, Akiza. Not sure Baby Dragon was the one to worry about. Dangerous Machine Type 6, back again. We hit a 5, but I believe there's no target since that was what the monster destruction? Yeah. He's down to 100 life points. Joey gives a card to Akiza. Wow, King of the Swamp for the final blow on Akiza. Alright. Akiza, not the strongest first showing. Let's see if she has a better run this time. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Ooh, Akiza with no monsters at the start. Is it the same for Joey? Joey also with a no monster start. Okay. Rose Archer gets... almost got Trap Hold. Forbidden Lance saves it to deal a little different... a little bit of 200 damage there. Joey gets a free card. Scapegoat's coming out to protect his life points. Buy him some time. And we're using Fairy Box. Akiza gets a card. Bottomless trap hole. Chains a trap. Miracle Fertilizer in play. Scapegoats hold on another. Dangerous Machine is gone. Double Heart of the Underdog. Fallen Angel of Roses hits the field. Another Scapegoat goes bye-bye. Joey's running out of monsters. Ooh, tough break. Joey finally gets a correct call with Fairy Box. Queen Angel of Roses hits the field. He draws his red eyes and gets 2 cards. Draws Summon Skull, gets a double proc of Heart of the Underdog again. Draws Baby Dragon, gets another double proc of Heart of the Underdog. Okay, Joey just drew so many cards that turn. Polymerization. Black Skull Dragon hits the field. Another polymerization. For Thousand Dragon. He's in recovery. He's gonna recover a Red Eyes and Poly. Does he also have a Meteor Dragon in his hand? That'd be nuts. Okay, we're getting a third polymerization this round. Oh my god, he does. Okay. Well, Joey has assembled quite the field here, including a Red Eyes Black Chick. Ooh, Wall of Thorns! That's gonna be real bad. I don't know why Akiza didn't activate sooner. Goodbye. Joey spared one attack. You know, I guess. Save a little bit. Black Rose Dragon. Not the blow everything up kind. Joey may be out of steam here. But Fairy Box is keeping him alive. Another correct call by Fairy Box. Oh, we get a normal. How many cards does he draw this time? Another double draw. Another double draw. He's gonna go from like no cards to 8. Joey has to discard Baby Dragon because his hand was too huge. Magic Arm Shield and a second Fairy Box? Joey, why are you doubling up on Fairy Box? Well, that's it. Another polymerization. And there it goes, back to the deck. Youch! Alright. Summon Skull. Takes an L. Joey is once again in some serious trouble. But he's got 2 Fairy Boxes up. Oh my god. Joey's wall of Fairy Boxes are too strong. Alligator Sword confidently stands in attack mode. Another Magic Arm Shield. Akiza does not attack. Red Eyes Black Chick now confidently stands out in attack mode. Akiza wisely not attacking the attack mode monster. Joey can no longer keep both fairy boxes around. Time Wizard. And Joey destroys himself. Alright, this makes it go to round 3. The Time Wizard backfire. Alright, who wins round 3? No fairy box today. Scapegoat gonna save some damage. Book of Moon preventing that magic arm shield. Joey setting 2. Bonefire Blossom into a Queen Angel of Roses. Not looking good for Joey. Akiza might have this one. Joey's got one turn to bail himself out. Joey with the Time Wizard Gambit again. But Akiza destroys her own monster to make sure Joey gets no chance. Joey down to 600 life points. Akiza still hasn't been touched. Polymerization out of nowhere for Black Skull Dragon. Joey lands some damage. Can Akiza take out Black Skull before it rampages her life points down? Okay, the script may have flipped. Joey got dropped down to 600 and then just drew the exact card he needed to fuse for Black Skull and then wins. My goodness. Oh, wow. All right. Alright, everyone. That's gonna be it for tonight. I am gonna stream tomorrow as well. But I want to get to work on the next video, and means I gotta gotta sign off at this point so I can make sure I get enough work in on it. But thanks for joining me tonight. Apologies to anyone that was here earlier when I was having troubles getting the stream up and running. That shouldn't be an issue going forward. But thank you guys again for hanging out tonight. If you're around tomorrow, I will see some of you guys tomorrow. Other than that, you know, next video will be next week on Friday. So, I will catch you guys later.